Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Let me light some sage here. It's windy and rainy and supposed to be a little stormy here today in the Pacific Northwest. I appreciate everyone's comments on the video I put out yesterday that my mother, Marjorie, has walked on, and I appreciate your support very much. The one thing that's guaranteed is that no one gets out of Earth alive. And what you do while you're here, how you treat yourself and others, is what matters. And I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you very much. It's never an easy thing, but it's something that happens to everyone. And as you get older, you realize that your parents are people and individuals with their own lives and their own stories, and just appreciate the people in your life. And I just hugs. Let's see who's here this morning. Oh, Diana has appointments today. Okay, safe travels to you. Safe travels to you. Love you too. Good morning, Barbara. Thank you very much. Blessings to everyone, Barbara says. Thank you. Good morning, Carolina. Let's see, let me see if I can get my thumb to work well today. Good morning, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hugs to you. I love you too. We're all in this adventure together. Good morning, Jax. Smash that sassy like button. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Now, last week we had 2 pages. It's the longest we've had. And I got a text from Teri, wonderful, beautiful Teri, and she had a couple names to tell me about, Sandy and Lynn, so they're on the list. And I want to add Jax, Allie, Teri, Diana, Kelly's mom, Teresa's mom. Trying to remember. Liz in Awe, Barbara, trying to think of who I'm forgetting. We have Jax. We have Sarah and her cats. Let's see. Please help me with anyone that. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate that. Jax has already faced a shadow and won today. The rest is gravy. That is fantastic. Celebrate those wins, hon. Celebrate them. Good morning, Fatima. Thank you, dearest. And to you as well. I'm going over the list this morning. We start a new one every Monday. And I'm trying to recall Debbie's mom, because she fell last week and has, 56 stitches in her hand. And for her healing. And they were helping a fellow, but I can't remember his name. If anyone can remember that, that would be appreciated. Good morning, Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. Jack says Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy. Okay. At Crohn's Intuition. Okay. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you, Janet. So we've got Sandy, Lynn, Jax, Allie, Teri, Diana. Oh, Michael. Michael, and oh goodness, I'm having a heck of a time remembering. Um, oh, Fatima, what's going on here? Fatima's husband is doing another colonoscopy on Wednesday, praying that all is clear this time. Yes, Fatima's husband, absolutely. I pray that all is well this time. Absolutely. You got it. Morella. Oh, Morella. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. I was not aware of that. Thank you very much. Morella Ricci. Absolutely. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, absolutely. Got it. Good morning, Jules. It's so nice to see you. We're putting together our list for this week. Um, Good morning, Kim Princess. Nice to see you. Let's see. Ah, oop, oop, oop. Pen stuck in my hair. The funeral for my mom will be Tuesday, I think. One of my little brothers let me know, and I really appreciate that. So that will be good. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me, Jules. Jules's family, you got it, babe. Thank you, because as you know, it's a new week and a new list. And I don't want to forget anyone. So let me tell you who I have here, and you can help me fill in the blanks. I've got Sandy, Lynn, Jax, Allie, Terry, Diana, Kelly's mom, Teresa's mom, Liz in Awe, Barbara, Sarah and her cats, Debbie's mom, Nancy at Crohn's Intuition, Michael, Fatima's husband, Marilla Ricci, Jules's family. Thank you, Kim Princess. I appreciate that. Big fat hug to you too, hon. Absolutely. Jules, yes, absolutely. We are all here for each other through thick and thin. And that is the real beauty of this community. That is the glue. It's the love and the camaraderie and being there for each other. Oh, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. I hope that my mother went without pain. She was 82. I believe she had dementia. The last 4 times I saw her, she didn't know who I was. And so I imagine I may feel closer to her in spirit now that she's walked on. Yeah. Okay. Jack says, you know what I learned last week? Make time for meditation, crew, if at all possible. It was a rough week, but it was insanely busy. Heard spirit, heard. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Sarah. I've got you as Sarah and her cats. Absolutely. You got it. You got it. Absolutely. There was someone's dad. I'm trying to remember who it was. There was someone's dad. There were, because sometimes when I'm in other chats, like the Wonderful Fabulous Dream Show, someone in chat will mention that they need prayers for their dad or someone's dad. I'm trying to remember who it was so that I can put. Yes, Kim's Aunt Eva. She's having surgery on the 17th. Okay, absolutely. Kim's Aunt Eva. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Maureen's dad. Thank you. I knew there was somebody's dad. Thank you. That's who it was. Maureen's dad. Absolutely. Okay, because that's important. And there was there was someone that Debbie at Three Shifting Veils, her and her mom, before her mom fell and broke her hand last week, they were helping a VA gentleman who was then put back in the hospital the next day. So I'm going to put on the list any veterans who need assistance, any and all veterans you need, just to cover bases, because I know it was or Janet says, I'm surprised you're having a show today, sending love and prayers your way. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hadn't, my mother hadn't recognized me the last 4 times, so there's been some grief. You know, like there is sometimes when a family member has dementia, sometimes the grief lives with us our whole life. Sometimes it enters at different times. But the thing about death is that no one gets out of Earth School alive. And when someone passes, we are a part of their story, but the death is really about them. And it behooves us to treat the ones we love well, treat ourselves well, with respect and dignity, and afford that same feeling to others, and appreciate what is really important and precious in your life. And I had that wonderful interview with Nancy at Nancy's Jean's Garden, and that was the day that my mom passed. And I really think she lent me some encouragement and energy and strength so that could go as so well as it did. And so I walked that forward without shame. You know, not everyone we don't all have the same kind of relationships with people, that, you know, the cookie cutter thing that we were raised to believe. That isn't actually the way it is for a lot of us. But I appreciate you all very much. Sarah says, thank you, Fatima. Today the fleet guy's spraying, so we have to be out of the apartment at 11:30ish. Oh yeah, you don't want to be around when they're doing that. Absolutely not. But that will really help. Jules, deep blessings and prayers for the crossing of your mother, Annie Bear. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, Teresa. She said that he was sent home blind and unable to walk. Yeah, the vet she was helping, was his name Tony? I'm trying to remember his name. I put Tony. Was it Tony? And I think Tony and any no vets. If we can remember, it's important, but we'll have them covered either way. We have some strong grief bearers in our group. That's such a blessed skill. Yeah, I think so many times people kind of make it all about them, and that's not really what it's about. It's about the person who passed, who's on their journey. And I wouldn't wish someone to stay if they weren't in their right mind, or someone who is in pain and had lived a very long life and learned many lessons along the way. Bless them on their journey. Patricia, good morning, honey. I had a visitation of Sue's family friend, father who passed away earlier this year. He asked me to place Sue in the prayer circle recently. Had a car accident. She's okay, but the car isn't. Sue, okay. Sue, you got it. Thank you for passing that along to us. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. Jules says, oops, I hit the wrong thing again. I'm sorry. My father has been on the other side for just over a year. And 2 nights ago, he was in a vivid dream. Oh, that's wonderful, Jules. That's wonderful. Yeah, this is our second holiday without Paul's mom, Carol. And I'm sure she is having such a blast visiting with everybody in creation. I hope your dad is doing the same. Carolyn says, I know that when my mom passed, I grieved the relationship I dreamed of having with her. Yes, that's also my experience because my mother didn't raise me. So, and I think, that she was a full-blood Native American, and I'm sure that had something to do with it. So thank you for saying that, Carolyn, because everyone does have different relationships. And sometimes we do very much grieve for the relationships that we wish we had. Blessings for everyone in our grief and love's journey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Janet says, my dad passed when I was 16. Oh, a long time ago. I hope you're able to call that 16-year-old home to your heart. So she isn't stuck there waiting and sad and in grief. Because my littles are sad. But the grown me knows better. It was sweet. He was standing in a doorway with soft blue backlight. Oh, I love that, Jules. I love that. And this time of year is a very good year for visitations. The veil is so thin. So it can definitely happen. Patricia, my deepest sympathies. Thank you for your mom's passing. I see a huge angel behind you, rose-colored wings spread out and giving love and comfort. Thank you so much for sharing that, Patricia. Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. She was 14 when her father passed in 93. See, this I hope for all of us, each and every one of us. We need to call our inner selves of all ages home to our hearts, the ones who are stuck in trauma or perhaps feeling outside of things or grieving things that they wanted that didn't happen. And I think it's very important as the light bearers we are to call those aspects home to our hearts and say, you don't have to be stuck in grief or stuck alone or frozen in that moment of trauma or loss. You can come home to my heart because the spirit who has walked on is with Creator now. And will be joining as your ancestors, and they're never far away, and they always want the absolute best for us. Even if they didn't seem that way in life, after they have done their life reviews and they realize that it was all about love. It was all about love. And all of the lessons that we agreed ahead of time to teach each other, to learn together. And some of these lessons are quite difficult because Earth is such a magnificent school where you can examine issues and examine patterns and break patterns and clear karma. And it takes very brave souls to go into contract together. And so everyone who has done this and lived in some way deserves our respect and appreciation. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's good news. Oops, sorry. Your dad had cancer. Oh, I see, sweetheart. Thank you. I love that rose-colored angel blessing. I had a dream months ago with a 12 inches or so rose quartz angel. Wow. That is fantastic. Oh, Tina, good morning. She says, good morning, Annie and Chatters. Blessed Chatters. So glad I joined in on this conversation. Me too. My dad passed on New Year's Eve at 52 years young, and I was 20. I love this conversation to assist the healing. Yes, absolutely. We as souls decide before we come here what difficulties we will endure together and how we will see our way through it and what lessons this will teach us and what patterns we will break and what ancestral karma we will clear. And we're very brave souls to come here and do this work. It's It's a doozy. I'm telling you, it's a doozy. Teresa says, for myself, I believe that all the painful things I have lived were a part of my contracts, and those who hurt me did so for my lessons. Yes, I am thankful for the expansion of my soul, even when it hurt. Absolutely. And and sometimes, that it made me, personally, it made me a very good mother, a very strong mother who does, and no disrespect intended. Carolyn says, yes, Henny, my inner child work allowed me to see my mom in a new light. Yes. And to understand her and love her unconditionally. Yes. That is worth its weight in gold, Carolyn. You have done your work. And I feel the same. And it took me a very long time to get there. To be able to, with a light heart, extend a Ho'oponopono prayer of forgiveness and love towards my mother, towards myself. And to rescue those inner children who were conditioned or hurt in certain experiences, and to welcome them home to my heart so that they weren't stuck in some moment. I was not going to abandon them and leave them in those feelings. And that's a lot of that inner work is exactly what we come here to develop. And it helps us. It raises our vibration, and our vibration affects those around us. Even if we never speak of those particular things, our vibration does. And nature can read us like a book. So it's really important to stay close to nature, because I have found so much solace there, and I'm sure you have too, for things you might not have words for. And the awkwardness that I feel now is, people who have had different relationships. I don't care to explain ours, that it was different than what other people experienced, because there's no blame or shame in the game anymore. And yeah, I respect you. I respect you for sharing that. Thank you. Sarah says, yes, I had to forgive long ago. He'd been distant and an alcoholic, but he is better. And years ago sent my brother and I money. Oh, I love that. My lawyers found his life insurance. Not a lot, but enough when I needed it. Yes. And those are lessons too. My mother struggled with that for quite a long time. And it affected a lot of parts of her life. And there were reasons for that. And some of that was beyond her control. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Dolly. Good morning, she says. Good morning, friends. I can't stay because I'm not feeling great today. Oh, hon, I'm so sorry to hear that. I wanted to jump in and tell you I love you and hope you have a great day. Well, we hope you have a wonderful day, Dolly. And I'm glad you're going to do some self-care today. I think we all need to really, really do self-care. It could be saging, drinking extra water, having tea, staying in your pajamas. Breathing in the moments. Appreciate the moments. Yeah. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're feeling better. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kelly. It's so nice to see you this morning. Kelly is many things, but an early bird is not one of them. So it's extra special when I see her in the chat. Thank you, dearest. Hugs to you. Hugs to you. She might have woken up full of getting it done. Let's get it done kind of energy. And that's awesome. Patricia, Annie, I have a closer relationship with both my parents, especially my dad, after they passed on. Oh, I believe that. Not that we had a bad relationship, yet it brought on a deeper understanding. Yes, yes. And yesterday I had made a fire for my mother and drummed for her. And I had done the same when my dad passed. And I drummed for him and built a fire in the same fireplace, actually. And that felt very full circle. Yeah. Yeah, we do see things very differently as we get older, because when we're small children, we're like the center of the universe. And as we mature, And not all people do, but as we mature, we understand that we're not the center of the universe and that our parents were people with struggles of their own and lessons they were teaching and lessons and contracts that we agreed to. And a lot of is ancestral karma that we're here to clear and patterns that we're here to break. And we say, you know what, that stops now. That stops here. And no one's prouder of us than our ancestors, including our parents after they walk on. Absolutely. I believe that. Teresa, I think we have to accept ourselves so we can forgive others. Yes. Well said. Funny how love has to grow towards our own wholeness first. So true. So well said. That's so true. Yeah. Kim says, Annie, I just got a Ho'oponopono necklace with a saying on the charm. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. That's beautiful. And that's it in a nutshell, too. That's absolutely it. Yes, everyone's saying good morning and hugs to Dolly and hoping that Dolly feels better. We're glad you're going to rest. I don't know if it's raining or snowing at Dolly's house today. It's windy and raining here. Good morning, Lisa Rivas. Wishing you a wonderful day, too. Yeah, rest and recover, Dolly. Take good care of yourself. Jules is looking for her glasses. Oh, thank you, Teresa. It was a beautiful fire. Oh, it was beautiful to drum. It's good. Barbara says, my late husband struggled with his inner beats from the military. Oh, it was difficult, but I was all he had. Bless all who are struggling. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we can't always tell by looking at a person what they're going through. But they came forward in spirit. They said, okay, I'm going to come down and I'm going to learn these lessons and I'm going to take on these family patterns and I'm going to heal them. Teresa, I'm so thankful not to be the center of the universe. Yes, how much of a stress would that be? No kidding. No kidding. When we're little, that's how we think. But yeah, when we get older, we know better. Sarah says, true. I feel the further I go at this point, at this apt, I am a tool for others' learning. That's very true. Like a lot of times when people have illnesses, the soul contract is, I will teach the nurses and doctors around me as they develop and as they learn their skills. I will be a part of that teaching. A lot of times that's so true. And I will bring forward this manner of treatment and how we treat patients, or any number of factors go into it. And what's really remarkable is the spirit teams of all involved have talked about this before the walk began. And it's really remarkable. It is phenomenal. If we really knew how much thought and love and care goes into these lessons, we would be jaw-dropping amazed. Tina says, hi, Kim Princess. Where did you find the necklace? Would love to get one for me and my family members. Yeah, well, good morning, artists and oracles. Good morning. You got snow today. Oh, that sounds beautiful and quiet. I love the way snow just makes it soft and quiet, cleansing, purifying, and peaceful. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning. It's so nice to see you. Check your head, Jules. They might be on your head. That's true. They might be. They could be. Patricia says, my understanding is that once me and my brother pass on, we have completed the end of a cycle. Neither one of us have children, as I feel there isn't a need, as a cycle has ended and new to begin. Yeah. Isn't it something, as we get older, we have new perspectives on things. And it really helps us extend compassion It grows our wisdom. Um, we're able to choose how we respond. When we're young and self-centered, we react a lot. And as we age and gain wisdom, we respond. And often with humor, with compassion. It's awesome. Good morning and hugs about your comment about your mom, Carolyn. I loved that too, getting closer. Denise says, I loved the screen you had, Annie, with the wire mesh. Oh, thank you. My grandparents had one like that. Oh, I love that. My job was to put wood and coal on it during the night, and I loved it. I slept on the floor in front of it. I love that. Let me see if I can find more to that. I love that you did that. One of my jobs was chopping wood. Boy, did I chop a lot of wood and make a lot of kindling growing up. Um, at one point, we lived in an orchard. My mom didn't raise me, but my dad and his wife did for a time. And we actually had an outhouse at one of the places we lived. We actually had an outhouse. And that was, and we had wood heat. So there was a lot of wood chopping going on, you know what I mean? Um, yes, Tina, it's on my channel. Yeah, yeah. Um, Jill says, hey, Sarah Boyle, sometimes that is where the glasses get lost. No kidding, right on top of our heads. How many times have all of us done that? Yeah, no fooling. Teresa says, every moment of life is part of the weft and the warp. Oh, I love the way you use words. You are a beautiful word seamstress. You are fantastic. Every moment of life is part of the weft and warp of the universe. I am thankful for each part of the whole. Your words are so beautiful. They actually breathe. They breathe with color and light. And it really helps. It's really healing. Your words are powerful. They're beautiful. Oh, okay. Denise says they were from the Great Depression, and that's how we heated the house. Yeah, even though they had a furnace. Yes, yes, that was a very. They lived through some very serious trauma and world wars and depression. That generation. I know my in-laws. They both walked on now, but I used to marvel at how they did the dishes together. Harlan and Carol, that were their names, and they would do dishes in Minnesota with the tiniest amount of water I'd ever seen to rinse everything. And they had this little way and they did it together. And they had both lived through the Depression. And there were many lessons that one could learn just by observing them. But that was something, having lived through it, that they never forgot. The same way, not in the same way. I will let that lesson stand on its own. So this Earth School is really something. What each generation comes down. I mean, we do these lessons individually, and then it becomes family, and tribe by tribe. I'm talking Native American now, and other groups of people and their families wherever they are from and wherever they live, and then there's societal lessons, and then there's global lessons. And each of these are intricate pieces that fit together in this web of life. And it's astounding. It's just astounding what can be learned here in this Earth School. Artist and Oracles is quiet and beautiful here most of the time in my new neck of the woods. Oh, I love that. I hope you're able to observe wildlife. What peace and beauty that will bring you. Do you write or paint? What a wonderful day it would be to paint while the snow falls, looking out the window, being inspired and cocooned by nature. Ah, oh, what a beautiful day you're having. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Let me see. I think I've fallen behind a little bit. Love that, Teresa, weaving a beautiful blanket of life. I know she's so good at that. I appreciate that. Tina, I also wanted to share my friend Kathy passed on the last full moon. And isn't it interesting? She was born on a full moon. Please put her name on the list for a peaceful transition. Absolutely, Kathy. Absolutely. This time of year, it's extra special, isn't it? And especially born on a full moon, walked on a full moon. There's such symmetry and beauty to that, as if there was a plan, you know? Like my father-in-law, Harlan, he, his funeral took place on what would have been his 84th birthday. And I was there and I thought, what beautiful symmetry that is. What an elegant plan. And it's really remarkable when we look at these as if we've done them on purpose and planned them. And our circle grows as we get older and there's more people in it. And our compassion grows and our understanding and our judgments start falling away. When we're no longer the center of the universe, we're able to see more. And I love that. And extend compassion in deeper and more meaningful ways. And that changes our vibration. And our vibration is like our currency in the world, in the energetic world and vibration. And it makes a big difference. We're making more of a difference than we know sometimes. That's what I think. Yeah, you too, Denise. You too had to I had to chop a lot of wood and make a lot of kindling. My son really enjoys it. It was funny, my son just turned 40 last month. And one of the things when he was small, when he was in trouble, put in time out. And as he got older, his job was go out and make kindling. Think about yourself. And what's funny is he loves chopping wood and he loves making kindling, even though he used to be this getting in trouble, think about yourself thing. Now he's 40 and he absolutely loves it. I mean, I talked to him, they live just a couple miles away. I'm so thankful. But I asked him, last time I was talking with him, I said, hey, next time you come over, will you bring your axe? And because I need a bunch of kindling. Because I've been having a lot of fires. He said, oh, sure, Mom, sure. I love doing that. So it's funny. Oh, Sarah, she says, absolutely, Jill. She knows all about that, finding your glasses. She's been a glasses wearing since she was 4. Yep. Have a wonderful time. Oops. Janet's sister Christine is here from Central California this week. Have to go. It's good to see everyone. Oh, hon, have the most wonderful time. Have fun today. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Teresa. She says, thank you, Annie. You write such beautiful poetry. I'm glad you enjoy some of mine too. I do, and your musings. There is a place on my channel. There's a playlist entitled Teresa's Musings. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's love the breathing words. Yes. Man, time's getting away from me this morning. It helps me and brings me such comfort. I want you to know that, to be here with all of you. Thank you. Kim says, sometimes when someone walks on, I release a balloon to heaven and write a message to them. I take a pic of it soaring. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. See, that's what I do when I do the fire and I put in the rose petals. And we all have our ways and they all matter. And they all make a difference. Yeah, Carolyn, enjoy your sister time. Absolutely. Good morning, Brenda T. Whoops, excuse me. I didn't hit it hard enough. Good morning. It's so nice to see you. Jax, woohoo, book imaging online. Yes, please. One more thing done. All right. Good for you. People getting it done today. Getting it done this morning. Let me catch up a little bit. Denise says we were not allowed to throw anything away. When soap got small, you had to mesh with the new soap. Yeah. Yep. You and I have some things in common, Denise. Did you remember? Did you need to? We for a time, which ended up being really healthy. We brushed our teeth with baking soda because we couldn't get toothpaste. And for a time, my dad and I would go fishing early in the morning, and that would be what we had to eat. So we've all, it's interesting, but those times they do build character and they do build appreciation. And if it happens long enough and often enough, and it really makes you appreciate things when you get older. So it's interesting. Now it can go too far and have you worried about lack all the time, which I used to do that. But on the good side, it can help you really truly appreciate what you're given and what people share with you and what you have. So, there's a balance to be found there. Yes, yes, Artisan Oracle's well said. She says, tribe by tribe, family by family, we all weave and tend the great web of life. Thank you. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. That's so true. Yeah, yeah, no kidding, right, Teresa? I think you're talking about Teresa. She need time to be a writer. It would be special to read. Absolutely. Yeah, check it out. It's a playlist. Teresa's Musings. Patricia says, Kim Princess, I love that the Heavenly Balloon message for those that have passed on. Taking pick makes it extra special. Absolutely. That does. It's Carolyn says, Denise, I still save my soap slivers and combine for a new bar. Some habits are hard to break. No kidding. Waste not, want not, right? That's right. Kim says, Patricia, it does. I got chills, which means to me that they know I'm doing it. Yes. Frequency is life. Yes. Yes. I spend a lot of time at my tree recently, and I talk to my tree about what I'm feeling, and I say thank yous and pleases and helps me's and goodbye and good journeys. Yeah, Carolyn. Denise says, Carolyn, I'm proud of it. I'm happy I learned what they taught. Yeah, yeah, to not waste, not want not. Yep, that's it. That's it, Barbara. Chop wood, carry water. That's right. And I was also instilled with don't waste a trip. Don't be walking around doing nothing. That was really drilled in. And that habit has carried with me. Walking from a room, is there something I can take with me to put in the garbage or put in the laundry or bring to the kitchen? Coming back, is there anything I can folded clothes that I can, things like that. Making yourself useful, that kind of thing. Denise, Barbie, they taught us to pick up produce. Yep, and we would sell what we picked and they would match what we earned and bought school clothes and shoes. Oh, I love that. Yes, I love that. Yeah. Jack says, I have that issue too. Oh, we need to start meditating, not throwing things out. I hear my mom much less in my brain, but my workaround, I asked Jason or Vin to throw it out for me. We have a safe word for things that trigger us. Okay. Grandpa had sharing rights, Denise says, for irrigation water, and he called me baby, and I would help. It was fun to be outside and with him when the world was sleeping. Oh, I love that. Good morning, J Cat Lady. It's so nice to see you. To see you. Okay, my dearest, we need to start meditating this morning. I'm sure our list will grow as the week goes on. I'm going to take a sip of tea here out of my Soul Sisters mug. Thank you, Kelly. Let's rub our hands together. Oh, Annie, do you have you on the list? Okay. Marjorie and I. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. Yep, that is a good idea. Wow, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. Let your shoulders drop. Hold and feel the now. Hold. Hold. Like I see us all together, shoulder to shoulder. If you're comfortable doing so, let's hold hands. Energetically, let's hold hands. As we see ourselves standing in this circle, holding hands, we are standing within the geode again. And around us, it expands as we need it to. There's a circle of guides. Each of us have guides, and they're around us right now. And they're cleansing us. They're cleansing our energy, and they're smoothing it. They're cutting any cords. They're soothing and smoothing the energy of each chakra so it is healthy and functioning. And around our guides are our angels, our guardian angels, our guides. And they are swooshing blessings at us very gently, very gently. It looks like white sparkly light, like diamond light. And it settles upon our energy bodies softly, 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 like snow. Gentle and gentle. Knowing right where to go to help bolster our shields. These shields keep us safe from harm. They keep us safe from any ill intent. And they also tell the universe who we are. That we work in the light. That we come from love. That we are love walking around. And around them is a circle of ancestors. And around the ancestors is a circle of angels. These are quite tall. Some are of the bird tribes, so you will feel feathers wafting over you. Some are hawk, some are eagle, some are raven, some are turkey, some are doves, some are blue. Their feathers brushing you remind you and remember who you are. And around them are the grandmothers. And the grandmothers are walking in a circle around us. They keep track of all that is going on. The grandmothers are drumming and humming softly. They are burning sweetgrass. They see us as little children. They're helping us remember who we are, what we came here to do, and how we are all connected. The sweetgrass smoke rises far above our heads. At the edges of this geode, we can see the stars. Hello, star nations. We love you. For we are made of stardust and earth dust. And each of us has a time that we set for how long we will be here on earth, on the beautiful Gaia. And what we will learn and what we will teach. What patterns we will break. And what blessings we will bring forward. And at the end of each walk, we lay down our robe. And the grandmothers hold us in their energy as we walk home with Creator. If you would like to, send any messages that you would send to your ones who have walked on. Say it now. I love you. Thank you. Blessings on your journey. Nothing but love between us now. Oh. Let it be so. And still the grandmothers are humming. Anytime you feel off center, anytime you feel like you need to connect, go within and they will be here again watching over you every moment of your life with your guides and angels and ancestors. For you are never alone. While we hold this space, we pray for the following souls: Sandy, Lynn, Jax, Allie, Terry, Diana, Kelly's mom, Teresa's mom, Liz, Barbara, Sarah, Debbie's mom, Nancy, Michael, Fatima's husband, Norella, Jules's family, Kim's Aunt Eva, Maureen's dad, Tony and all veterans in need, Sue, Kathy, Marjorie and I. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's rub our hands together. Come back to your body. Give yourself a little hug. Kim says, I just had a thought. The white feather you took a pic of the other day, it might have been your mother letting you know she was ready to fly. Yes, I think you are right. I think you are right. It's beautiful, deep soul remembering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here, all of you, everyone. Blessings to Cat Lady, J Cat Lady. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's make sure. Thank you, thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day today. And be good to yourselves and others. Be kind to yourselves and others. Thank you. Thank you, Jax. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I will talk with you soon. You go have a good day today. Okay? All right. Bye for now.